where my dreams led me. You ever look back on your life and realize that every wrong turn, every heartbreak, every goodbye was quietly leading you somewhere? I do. Because now when I look at you, I understand something I never understood before. Nothing was wasted. Every dream, every lesson, every lonely night led me here. Led me to you. There were nights I stared out my window, watching the city fade into the rain, wondering if love would ever find me, or if hope would simply fade away. I followed roads without direction, chased shadows I couldn't hold, searching for a feeling deep inside me, a story waiting to be told. And though I couldn't see it then, somehow destiny knew. Every step I took was drawing closer and closer to you. Where my dreams led me was right here in your arms. Through every winding road, through every broken heart. Where my dreams led me was to a love so strong and true. All the wishes I made at midnight were leading me to you. Now every memory feels different, like pieces of a grand design. Every chapter of my story was preparing your heart for mine. The tears I cried, the prayers I whispered, the nights I spent alone were all becoming part of the journey that would finally bring me home. Girl, sometimes the sweetest answers take a little time to appear, but looking into your eyes tonight, I know exactly why I'm here. Where my dreams led me was right here in your arms. Through every winding road, through every broken heart. Where my dreams led me was to a love so strong and true. All the wishes I made at midnight were leading me to you. Baby, if I could go back and change my past, I wouldn't. Not a single thing. Because every mistake, every disappointment, every road I thought was wrong eventually brought me to the most beautiful thing that ever happened to me. You. And I'd walk every mile again just to find you one more time. Now tomorrow feels like a promise, and forever feels close enough to touch. Every day I spend beside you makes me love you twice as much. Let's keep writing this story together, one sweet memory at a time. Because the greatest dream I've ever known is finally standing here as mine. Where my dreams led me was deeper than I ever knew, past every doubt and every fear, straight into the heart of you. Where my dreams led me was the life I've always dreamed of, and every road behind me became a road to love, baby. Funny how dreams work. Sometimes they don't take you where you want to go. They take you where you're meant to be. And mine led me to you forever. Forever. No. There was a time when I thought love was something you had to chase, something you had to search for, something you had to fight to keep. But life has a funny way of teaching you lessons. Because when I finally stopped running, when I finally stopped looking, love found me tonight. I wasn't expecting miracles, I wasn't waiting for a sign. I was simply living day by day, letting the years pass by. Then out of nowhere, like a melody floating through the air, you stepped into my world, and suddenly I felt you there. Girl, I never saw you coming, but now I can't imagine life without you. And every beat inside my heart keeps whispering your name like it always knew. Love found me tonight when I least expected it to. Love found me tonight and led me straight to you, like moonlight on a quiet ocean, like stars appearing out of the blue. Love found me tonight, and it brought me you. Now every song sounds sweeter, every evening feels alive, and every dream I used to carry has finally arrived. You make ordinary moments feel like something heaven sent, and every second that we're together feels perfectly meant. Baby, there's a magic in your smile that turns my worries into dust, and every time Isn't it amazing how the best things in life sometimes arrive unannounced? No warning, no grand introduction, just a feeling, a moment, a glance, and suddenly everything changes. That's what happened when I met you. Love didn't knock on the door. It simply walked in and made itself at home. Now the future looks brighter. Every road feels clear. Because wherever life may take me, I know I want you near. Let's dance beneath these city lights. Let's hold each other close. Because tonight is a memory I'll treasure the most. Love found me tonight, like a blessing from above. Love found me tonight, wrapped inside your love. Every prayer, every dream, every wish I carried through. Love found me tonight, and it brought me to you. Oh, darling, I spent years looking for love, and all along, love was looking for me. And tonight, it finally found me in your arms. Forever, forever. I've heard so many stories about love that comes and goes, promises like fading echoes. Only time will never hold. But everything I thought I knew then was rewritten when I found something steady, something real, that never lets me down. Girl, you didn't have to try to be anything but you, and somehow that was all I needed to know this love is true. This is a love so true. It never breaks, it only grows. Like a river finding ocean, it always knows where to go. This is a love so true. It lives inside my soul, and every time I hold you close, you make me feel whole. Every fear I used to carry fades away when you're around, like the silence silence of a storm, when the rain has finally calmed down. You don't need to say a word, girl. Your heart speaks loud and clear. And every time I look at you, I know love brought me here. And I don't need perfection, I don't need a dream come true, because everything I've ever wanted is simply loving you. This is a love so true. It never breaks, it only grows. Like a river finding ocean, it always knows where to go. This is a love so true. It lives inside my soul. And every time I hold you close, you make me feel whole. If the world ever turns against us and the night feels cold and long, I will be your steady heartbeat, I will be your song. Because real love doesn't weaken, it only learns to stay. And every step we take together will never fade away. Now I see forever clearly, in the way you say my name. Even time cannot divide us. We're built from the same flame. No more searching, no more wondering, no more empty hearts to mend. Because I finally found forever that will never end. This is a love so true, stronger than the hands of time. A love that writes its story in every beat of mine. This is a love so true, and I'll never let it go, because every part of me now knows you're the only home I know, baby. Some loves are temporary, some loves fade away, but ours is a love so true. And it will never change.
Baby, if there's one thing I've learned through all these years, it's that people spend their whole lives searching for a place to belong. Some search in crowded cities, some search in distant dreams, and some search in the hearts of others. Me, I found mine right here in your arms.
I remember all those lonely evenings when the silence filled the room, wondering if forever
would arrive too soon. I chased 1,000 promises, followed roads that led nowhere, but every path was guiding me to the love we're living here. And now every morning shines brighter, every sunset feels complete, because the greatest part of every day is knowing you're with me, right here in your arms is where I wanna be, safe from every storm, wrapped in your sweet love endlessly.
Right here in your arms,
I found my destiny. The world can keep on turning as long as you're here with me. Every laugh we share together, every whispered word at night, every gentle touch reminds me everything is finally right. You turn my doubts to memories, my fears into yesterday, and every dream I ever carried found a home when you stay. Girl, your love keeps lifting me higher, like a song that never ends. And every time I look into your eyes, I fall in love again. Right here in your arms is where I wanna stay, holding on forever, never letting love drift away. Right here in your arms, life feels so complete. Heaven couldn't offer anything more beautiful than this. You know, people talk about finding happiness, finding success, finding purpose. But happiness isn't a place, it's not a destination, it's a feeling. And every time you hold me close, every time your heart beats against mine, I know exactly where happiness lives. Right here in your arms. Oh, when the years begin to soften us and silver finds our hair, I'll still reach across the pillow and find your love waiting there. We'll dance to our favorite records, just like we do tonight. And
chapter begins again and again. Right here in your arms, I found everything I need. Every prayer has been answered. Every dream has been achieved. Right here in your arms, forever is easy to see, because the greatest love I've ever known is loving you and having you love me.
Oh, baby.
I've searched through lonely nights, I've followed distant dreams, I've waited for miracles, and now I finally understand.
Home was never a place. Home was never a destination. Home
Was always you,
right here,
in your arms,
forever and ever, my love. I don't need a perfect picture or a life without a scar. All I ever really needed was exactly who you are. Through every changing season, through every high and low, you stay the same soft presence that I've come to know. So don't you ever wonder if my love will fade away, because every part of my tomorrow wants you to stay.
stay the way I love you,
Soft and true and real. Don't change a single moment of the way you make me feel.
stay the way I love you.
Let your heart be free, because the woman that I love, girl, is everything to me. I don't need you to be different, don't need you to be more. Every little thing about you is what I adore. Even when the world is heavy and the night feels cold and long, you are still the melody that turns my heart to song. And if the years go passing and our hair turns silver gray, I'll still be loving you the same in every possible way.
Stay the way I love you,
Stay the way, soft and true and real. Don't change a single moment of the way you make me feel.
stay the way I love you.
Stay the way I love you. Let your heart be free, because the woman that I love, girl, is everything to me. If I could stop pull us apart. You'll always be the quiet truth inside my heart. So stay right where I found you. Don't drift too far away, because every night beside you is where I wanna stay. No need to be perfection, no need to chase a dream, because you are already everything to me. Stay the way I love you. Don't let go of this. Every second with you, girl, feels like eternal bliss. Oh, stay the way I love you, and I'll stay right here, loving you more deeply. Every passing year, oh baby, don't change for the world, don't change for time, don't change for time. Just stay and I'll stay yours forever. I used to speak to the silence when the world felt cold and wide, asking for a love that could hold me through every storm inside. I didn't need perfection, just a heart that understood, someone who would stay beside me when nothing else felt good. Then you came without warning, like a gentle light in rain, and every prayer I ever whispered finally had a name. You're the woman I prayed for, the answer I never knew. Every hope I held in silence was always pointing to you. You're the woman I prayed for, the peace inside my soul, and every broken part of me you made finally whole. Every day feels like mercy, every moment feels like grace, like heaven took its time just to bring me to this place. You turned my doubts into comfort, my loneliness into song, and every road I thought was empty was leading me along. Knew forever could feel so close and true, until every single prayer I made came alive in you. You're the woman I prayed for, the answer I never knew. Every hope I held in silence was always
could speak to my younger heart, I'd tell him not to fear, because everything he's hoping for is already here. No more searching through the darkness, no more wondering why, because love has finally found me in your eyes.
And if the years grow older and the world begins to fade, I'll still be thanking heaven for the choice your heart has made. Through every season, every chapter, I will always understand that I was never incomplete until I held your hand. You're the woman I prayed for, ooh, the greatest gift I know, the reason every empty road finally found its road. You're the woman I prayed for, and now I see so clear that every prayer I ever made brought you here, baby. I prayed for love, I prayed for love, I prayed for peace, I prayed for forever, and then you came and became all three. You're the woman I prayed for forever. The woman I prayed for. You know, baby, there were nights when I didn't ask for much. Just a little hope, a little faith, a reason to keep believing. And somewhere between those quiet prayers and those lonely midnight hours, I think heaven was listening. Because one day, you walked into my life, and suddenly, every prayer had a face. I remember kneeling by my bedside, asking for a love that would stay. Not just for a season, not just for a moment, but forever and a day. I wasn't looking for perfection, I wasn't searching for a dream, just someone whose heart could understand everything I could never seem to speak. Then you appeared like morning sunlight, breaking through the darkest skies. And for the first time in my life, love looked me straight in the eyes. You're the woman I prayed for, the blessing I never knew I'd find. You're the answer to 1,000 hopes, the peace that fills my mind. You're the woman I prayed for, the dream that finally came true. And every prayer I ever whispered was leading me to you. Now every day feels like a miracle, every moment feels complete.
Just hearing your voice beside me makes my restless heart skip a beat. You turn ordinary evenings into memories I'll never forget. And every time I hold you close, I feel the luckiest man I met. Girl, you've given me a reason to believe in destiny, because everything I hope for is standing right in front of me. Oh, you're the woman I prayed for, the blessing I never knew I'd find. You're the answer to 1,000 hopes, the peace that fills my mind. You're the woman I prayed for, the dream that finally came true. And every prayer I ever whispered was leading me to you.
Baby, I used to wonder if anyone could truly understand me. The quiet parts, the hidden fears, the hopes I never shared with anyone else. Then you came along, and somehow, without me saying a word, you understood. That's when I knew you weren't just someone I loved. You were someone I had been praying for all my life.
If the years keep moving forward, I'll welcome every passing day, because growing old beside you is the only future I can see. Through every season, every sunrise, every storm that comes our way, I'll keep thanking heaven for the moment you came to stay. You're the woman I prayed for, the greatest gift I've ever known. You're the reason every lonely road finally led me home. You're the woman I prayed for, the love I never want to lose. And every prayer I ever whispered was answered when I found you. Oh, baby.
Sometimes prayers aren't answered right away. Sometimes they take years. Sometimes they take a lifetime. But when the right one arrives, you understand why the wait was worth it. And darling, you were worth every prayer, every hope, every lonely night, because you're
the woman I prayed for.
the woman I prayed for. When I look back through the shadows of everything I used to be, I see a man who never knew love, was waiting patiently for me. Every empty road I wandered, every night I walked alone, was just a path that led me closer to where your heart became my home. Girl, I don't need to question what this feeling means inside, because every fear I carried just disappears when you're by my side. I'm forever in your light, lost inside your glow. Every part of me you touch is all I'll ever know. I'm forever in your light. Nothing feels unknown, because loving you has made me somewhere I call home. You turn my silence into meaning, my darkness into flame. And every time I hear your voice, girl, nothing feels the same. You didn't try to fix me, you just love me as I am. And somehow that was everything I never could have planned. Now I don't chase tomorrow, I don't run from yesterday, because every step beside you feels like the only way. I'm forever in your light, lost inside your glow. Every part of me you touch is all I'll ever know. I'm forever in your light. Nothing feels unknown, because loving you has made me somewhere I call home. And if the stars stop shining and the world forgot our names, I would still be right here feeling you the same. Because love like this is timeless, it never fades away, it only grows in silence every single day. Now every morning feels like heaven, every night feels brand new, and everything I ever dreamed of was always you. No more searching for an answer, no more running from the past, because what we found together is built to last. I'm forever in your light, and I'll never fall apart, because you didn't just love me, you
forever.
I wasn't searching for anything, just trying to get through the day. Another lonely conversation, another moment slipped away. I stopped believing in perfect love. I stopped expecting too much. Then out of nowhere, everything changed with just one touch. Girl, I never saw it coming, no warning in the air. But suddenly my whole existence found you standing there. Love found me tonight when I wasn't even looking. Love found me tonight and turned my silence into something like moonlight breaking through the dark, like destiny I couldn't deny. Love found me tonight, then I knew it was you and I. Now every second feels different. Every breath feels alive, like I've been reborn in your presence, like I was meant to survive. You turn my empty into meaning, my doubt into desire. And every time you come closer, you lift me higher. Baby, I can't explain it, it's deeper than I know. But every road I walked before you was just to let me go. Love found me tonight when I wasn't even looking. Love found me tonight and turned my silence into something like moonlight breaking through the dark, like destiny I couldn't deny. Love found me tonight, and I knew it was you and I. Yeah. And maybe that's how love works. It waits until you're still, until you stop trying to chase it and let it be real. And when I finally surrendered, that's when I felt the sign. Love didn't need me searching, it was always mine. Now I don't question tomorrow, I don't fear the unknown, because wherever life may take us, I know I'm not alone. You are my unexpected answer, my peace in human form. And every night with you beside me feels safe and warm. Love found me tonight, wrapped inside your name, and nothing in
life thinking I was searching for love, but now I see the truth. Love wasn't lost, it was just waiting for tonight and for you.
A love so true. Baby, you know I've spent most of my life hearing people talk about true love. Some said it was a fairy tale. Some said it never lasts. And some said it only happens once. But standing here with you tonight, I finally understand. Because what we have feels real, feels lasting, feels like a love so true. Every morning starts with sunshine, even when the clouds roll through, because every day feels brighter when I wake up next to you. I've known laughter, I've known heartache, I've known lonely nights that never seem to end. But nothing compares to the feeling of calling you my lover and my friend. Girl, you've given me a reason to believe in forever once again. And every moment that we share makes this love grow stronger than it's ever been. This is a love so true, a feeling so rare and new, like a river running endlessly. My heart keeps flowing back to you. This is a love so true, the kind people dream about, the kind that stands through every storm without a single doubt. When the world gets cold around us, you become my warm embrace. When life moves a little faster, I find peace inside your face. Every promise feels unbroken, every touch feels meant to be, like heaven wrote our names together for all eternity. And every time you smile, you remind me why I stayed, because loving you feels effortless, like music that was made to play. This is a love so true, a feeling so rare and new, like a river running endlessly. My heart keeps flowing back to you. This is a love so true, the kind people dream about, the kind that stands through every storm without a single doubt. Do you know what I love most? It's not the grand moments, not the celebrations, not the nights when everything is perfect. It's the little things. The way you say my name, the way you reach for my hand, way you make ordinary days feel extraordinary. That's how I know this love is real.
Years may come and years may leave, but some things never fade away. And every season that we share will only deepen what we have today. No matter where this road may lead, no matter what tomorrow brings, I'll keep choosing you forever, because you're my everything. This is a love so true, stronger than time itself, more precious than any treasure that could ever sit upon a shelf. This is a love so true, the greatest gift I've ever known. And every beat inside my heart reminds me I'm finally home.
Oh, baby. Some loves are beautiful.
Some loves are beautiful.
Some loves are unforgettable. But ours
is a love so true,
and I'll cherish it
for the rest of my life.
forever. Yours. Forever yours. The love I've waited for. You know, there comes a moment in a man's life when he stops looking. Not because he gave up, but because his heart finally found what it was searching for. And baby, that moment was you.
I remember all those restless nights, watching city lights fade into the dawn, wondering if somewhere out there a love like yours was waiting all along. Every road seemed endless, every dream felt out of reach, but somehow destiny was listening to every prayer I couldn't speak. And now you're standing here beside me, like a promise finally come true. All the years I spent believing led me straight to you. You're the love I've waited for, the answer behind every closed door, every lonely mile, every tear I've cried before. You're the love I've waited for, the dream my heart was searching toward. Now every night feels like heaven, because you're the love I've waited for. Girl, you changed the way I see tomorrow. You turned my doubts into faith. Every touch feels like forever, every kiss takes my breath away. I don't need 1,000 reasons, I just need your hand in mine. perfect time.
And when the world grows cold around us, your love keeps me warm inside. Like a candle in the darkness, you're my shelter through the night. You're the love I've waited for, the answer behind every closed door, every lonely mile, every tear I've cried before. You're the love I've waited for, the dream my heart was searching toward. Now every night feels like heaven, because you're the love I've waited for. Baby, if someone had told me years ago that I'd find a love this deep, this honest, this beautiful, I don't know if I would have believed them. But here you are, and every day with you feels like the beginning of the best chapter of my life. No more searching through the shadows, no more wondering who I'll be, because loving you has shown me the man I was meant to be. And if forever starts this evening, then forever sounds just right. I'll spend every tomorrow loving you like I'm loving you tonight. You're the love I've waited for, the blessing I could never ignore. Every lonely road led me to your heart once more. You're the love I've waited for, the only thing worth waiting for. And now love you through every season, every sunrise, every midnight, forevermore. Oh baby, after all this time, now I understand.
Some loves are worth waiting for.
And you were worth every moment. And baby, that moment was you.
I remember all those restless nights, watching city lights fade into the dawn, wondering if somewhere out there a love like yours was waiting all along. Every road seemed endless, every dream felt out of reach, but somehow destiny was listening to every prayer I couldn't speak. And now you're standing here beside me, like a promise finally come true. All the years I spent believing led me straight to you. You're the love I waited for, the answer behind every closed door, every lonely mile, every tear I've cried before. You're the love I waited for, the dream my heart was searching toward. Now every night feels like
The answer to my lonely nights. It's funny how life works sometimes. You spend years searching through crowded rooms, chasing dreams that never stay. holding on to promises that fade with the morning light. Then one night, without warning, without reason, there you are. And suddenly, every lonely night begins to make sense. I used to walk these city streets alone, with nothing but memories to guide me home. Every neon light seemed cold somehow, until your love found me here and now. I spend my days looking for a sign, praying someday your heart would meet mine. And all the roads that seem so long led me straight to where I belong. You are the answer to my lonely nights, the morning sun after endless rain. You are the reason my heart believes love can heal every bit of pain. Baby, when I hold you near, the whole world disappears from sight. You are the answer I've been searching for, the answer to my lonely nights. Every smile you give lights up my soul, filling the empty places I couldn't control. And every touch feels warm and true, like heaven wrote my name beside yours too. I don't need diamonds, I don't need fame, just hearing you whisper my name. Because every dream I carried inside feels alive with you by my side. You are the answer to my lonely nights, the morning sun after endless rain. Oh, you are the reason my heart believes love can heal every bit of pain. Baby, when I hold you near, the whole world disappears from sight. You are the answer I've been searching for, the answer to my lonely nights. Girl, do you know how many nights I wondered if real love was meant for me? How many times I almost gave up. Then you walked into my life and changed everything. Now every sunset feels warmer, every midnight feels brighter, because you're here. No more shadows waiting by the door, no more wondering what tomorrow holds. Every moment feels brand new, every road leads back to you. If forever is only one embrace, then forever's written on your face. And every heartbeat tells me it's right to love you for the rest of my life. You are the answer to my lonely nights, the sweetest dream I've ever known. Oh,
the place that finally feels like home. Baby, stay with me, hold me close beneath the stars tonight, because you are the answer I've been searching for, the answer to my lonely nights. Oh baby, after all this time, I finally found you, and I'm never letting go.
Spent so many years searching for something I couldn't define, always chasing distant feelings, never knowing what was mine. Every road I took was empty, every promise slipped away, till I found the only answer that would ever stay. Girl, I don't need tomorrow, I don't need a perfect plan, because everything I was missing is right here in your hands. Right here in your arms is where my soul belongs, safe inside your love, where nothing ever feels wrong. Right here in your arms, I finally understand that forever isn't waiting. It's where you take my hand. Every night feels like forever, every moment feels so real, like the world is finally softened. Every wound I used to feel, you turn my pain into comfort, my silence into sound, and every broken piece of me you gently turned around. Baby, I never knew peace could feel this close and true, until I found my whole existence inside of you. Right here in your arms is where my soul belongs, safe inside your love, where nothing
in this love we made, because
nothing else could matter.
no, no, no distance,
No goodbye.
as long as I can feel you
Right here.
tonight. And when the years grow quieter and our steps become slow, I'll still reach out beside me to where your love will glow. We'll be dancing through the memories of everything we've been, and I'll fall in love again with you again and again. Right here in your arms is where forever lives. Every breath I take is everything love gives.
Right here in your arms.
There's nothing left to fight, because the only truth I know is you are mine. Oh baby,
I don't need the world.
I don't need answers,
I don't need anything else.
because I've already found everything
Right here in your arms.
forever, forever. Forever. I spent so many years searching for something I couldn't define. Always chasing distant feelings, never knowing what was mine. Every road I took was empty. Every promise slipped away, till I found the only answer that would ever stay. Girl, I don't need tomorrow, I don't need a perfect plan, because everything I was missing is right here.
At last, it's you. Funny thing about love, sometimes it arrives when you're young and don't know what to do with it. Sometimes it slips through your hands before you realize what you had. And sometimes it waits patiently for the exact moment your heart is ready. And baby, at last, it's you.
I spent years chasing distant stars, looking for answers in unfamiliar arms. Every road I took led somewhere new, but none of them felt quite like you.
There were moments I almost settled, moments I nearly gave in, but something deep inside kept telling me my story hadn't reached its end. Then you walked into my life like a melody I'd always known. Suddenly every missing piece found its way back home. At last it's you, the love I never saw coming. At last it's true, my lonely days are done running. Every dream I held inside, every wish I carried through, was leading me to this moment. At last, it's you.
Now every morning feels brighter, every evening feels complete. The sound of your laughter
Turns ordinary moments into memories. And when you look into my eyes, I don't see who I used to be. I see a future built on love, a life that's finally meant for me. Girl, you brought color to my world where there used to be only gray. You gave my heart a reason to believe again today. At last it's you, the love I never saw coming. At last it's true, my lonely days are done running. Every dream I held inside, every wish I carried through, was leading me to this moment. At last, it's you.
Do you know what I love most? It's not the way you smile, it's not the way you hold my hand. It's the peace I feel when I'm beside you, the feeling that I don't have to search anymore, the feeling that I've arrived. And for the first time in my life, that feels like enough.
If time keeps moving forward, let it carry us together. Because every day with you feels like a promise of forever. No more wondering what's ahead, no more nights spent feeling blue. I found the place my heart belongs, and baby, that place is you. At last it's you, the answer to every prayer. At last it's true, it's true, a love beyond compare. Every road I've traveled, every storm I made it through, was guiding me toward this moment. At last it's you, at last it's you. Ooh.
It's always been you. Oh baby,
Some people spend a lifetime searching, some never find what they're looking for.
but tonight
I know exactly where my heart belongs. At